The last occasion I remember John being present here in this House was in June 2013, when we paid tribute to his great friend, confidant, and his neighbour PJ Morley. And it's still hard to believe, just nearly a year to the date of his death, that John has left us. And today we welcome Kathleen, Lisa and Ciara, James, Cathal, John Henry, Eamon, Queevy and Irla, the extended Carty, Regan and Byrne families who are with us, as well as some of his colleagues. I see former deputies John Ellis, Johnny Brady and Eamon Scanlon with us, and many of his friends are with us in the gallery. John had many traits: decency, integrity and public service, very Republican-minded and independent-minded. But he learned those traits right across this country as an agricultural officer and brought them here to the halls of this building, both as a deputy and a senator. He had a fantastic sense of humour and he had a sense of unbelievable mischief. There was no better man to hop a ball and leave while the ball left destruction after him. And above all, he had 100% commitment to every job, to every task he took on. From his election to Mayo County Council in 1999 to his retirement from Shannon in 2011, he has left a hugely impressive record of delivery across the county. There are dozens of schools, community and sporting facilities, water schemes and road schemes that owe their existence to John Carty and his work. But they were all delivered without fanfare, without fuss, but they were delivered. There are thousands of families across the county who sought John's intervention on personal matters and got that intervention in a quiet, a determined and a focused fashion. John was one of the first of Monsignor Horan's airport disciples, and he was there at the beginning of that dream. He travelled the highways and byways of this country seeking support for that dream. And it's especially fitting that through John Carty's perseverance, through his hard work and through his commitment, that he was able to secure €26 million for the airport, which has it on the footing that it is on today. Politics wasn't everything for John, a lesson for all of us. He had a rich and a varied life outside of this house. He had a lifelong interest in history and especially in family history, and he could tell you about relations going back generations and generations. And I think his expertise in this area was captured on the morning of his funeral by Father Richard Gibbons, the parish priest at Knock, who mused at Mass on that morning that John was probably at that time telling our Lord that his people weren't originally from Nazareth, but went behind that. He was most proud of his family. We revelled in the tales that he shared of your various adventures and your varied adventures. He was proud of each and every one of you, but he always said that Kathleen was the rock on which he was able to serve politics in anything he did, on which his fantastic family were built. He was happiest when he was in Carramore with all his family and friends around him. We miss him as a colleague, we miss him as a friend. We cannot begin to imagine how you are missing him. You never left him without feeling better. And he occasionally would burst into song, and one of his favourite lines was the line from Oklahoma. He would say that there's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Wherever John Carty is today, there is a very bright golden haze. Arreste.